2025 CSDA 6th grade promotion ceremony. We are so excited to be here in person with you all this evening. My name is Michaela.
And I'm Callie. We will be the MCs for this evening's event. Please stand as our classmate Ruby plays an acoustic version of the national anthem.
Thank you for that wonderful performance, Ruby. Next up, members of the 6th grade class would like to share some of their elementary school memories of the past. Please hold all applause until after all memories are completed.
Remember when in 6th grade Miss Means pretended to be her cats Theodore and Winston and begged for cream cheese? She impersonated them and got really close to probably the exact sounds that our cats would sound like if they could talk. She was trying to show us how to be persuasive in our writing, unlike her cats, and how to really put out strong words to pull the reader's attention. The lesson we learned that day was Miss Means' cats would do anything for cream cheese, and persuasive writing can actually be pretty fun.
Remember when in 6th grade, Miss Elwell and Miss Meehan were debating on whether Miss Elwell tossed or threw a Bluey figurine at Mr. Colton the day before? Miss Elwell was saying that she tossed the Bluey figurine because Mr. Colton challenged her and said that she wouldn't do it, while Miss Meehan told us that she watched Miss Elwell hurl it at Mr. Colton. Some people were cheering for Miss Elwell, some cheered for Miss Meehan. Although this was really fun and hilarious, I realized that if you keep focusing on the what ifs, You won't realize what's going on in front of you or how lucky you are to be alive.
Remember when Mr. Snook was so confident about his car in the egg dash smash and crash? He was so confident that when the race between him and Colton happened, Colton was so locked in that he released the winded car at the perfect time, while Mr. Snook released his car so late. To add on, the car went super slow. The lesson I learned from this day is to never be too confident.
Remember when in 6th grade we were sitting to write the brainstorm chart so we could write these memories? We originally said we'd only spend 10 minutes. Those 10 minutes turned into closer to 45, but that was worth it. We could not stop laughing thinking back on the memories we've had in the past year. The lesson I learned that day is life goes by too fast, so you have to look back in your past.
Remember in 5th grade when we did the little plays about the Boston Tea Party and the Boston Massacre? The 4th graders came in and watched us, and we made props of boats and tea for the Boston Tea Party and snowballs for the Boston Massacre. We even made backgrounds to put on the smartboard. I learned that plays can be a great way to teach people about stuff, and teachers can make learning very fun.
Remember when Mrs. Kosek would have a person each week share something about themselves? And then she would give kids each a sticky note, and every kid would have to write a nice note to someone? Well, I wasn't a fan of that. I was so nervous to share. I thought everybody would make fun of me for my presentation. After I presented, I learned that it wasn't as bad as I thought. And honestly, I wanted to do it again. But I learned that day that sometimes things can be scary, but sometimes you also overthink them.
Remember in 6th grade when we did the Great Connects race with all of our cars? After coming back from the egg crash and smash, we were finally getting to the best part, the race. Miss Meehan had set up a bracket on the board like a March Madness bracket. I was the 3rd seed, which is not bad at all. The first round, I had smoked the competition. The second round, not even close. But then came the 3rd round, where I had to face Miss Meehan and her car. At the time, I was thinking, I have to beat the teacher. I have to. But I would not know what would come next. We had lined up our cars. 3, 2, 1, go. I had released my car and was down for the first half of the race. But in a miraculous effort, I had come back and won. I was celebrating, hooping, and hollering in victory. I thought I had beat the teacher in her own game. But that cheering would come to a halt. Miss Owlell, who was recording the entire thing, wanted to challenge my win and said I went on 1 instead of go. So, we had watched the video that she had conveniently been taping. The video was showed, and it showed that I was not even a second before go. In the end, I had lost. And I still think this call was absolutely ridiculous to this day. The lesson I learned from this is don't celebrate too early.
Remember when in 6th grade when we were supposed to be doing March Madness, but Miss Meehan put on High School Musical? Then we were having a sing-along to High School Musical and Zizzy songs. We were all singing and dancing along to the music and having so much fun. We were all trying to sing to the songs even if we didn't know them. Everyone was just goofing off and having fun.
All the teachers in our room were singing. Then You're Welcome from Moana came on, and everyone started singing. I felt like a little kid again, singing and dancing in school. We didn't get much of our March Madness done. We were all having fun instead. It felt like kindergarten or preschool all over again. I learned that it's okay to have fun and not do work sometimes.
Remember when in 4th grade we had the Abenaki project and we all made that poster and tool? We first got started on the project, we all thought it was going to be very hard because it seemed like such a big project. As we got working, finishing seemed easier and easier. I learned that you can do anything that you set your mind to once you start doing it.
Remember in 6th grade when we all went to the Aviation Museum? There were so many kids playing Uno, Go Fish, and many other card games on the bus. Then when we got there, we all shared the moment of watching planes taxi on the runway. I learned that even outside of school, you can have fun with your class.
Remember when we all pushed Miss Gauthier down the hall in the chair because she had hurt her leg? It was so fun and around. It felt good to take care of someone who always takes care of us. I learned that day, school is not just about learning, but it's also about having fun.
Remember when the students got to experience Passions Day? It was there to explore new things and try out new ideas. Everybody got to try out new things nobody thought we could do. During this time, we got to learn about our teachers outside of the curriculum. It was nice to connect with our teachers on a deeper level. After this experience, I learned how important it was to connect to your teachers. It was important to try to connect with your teachers so you can relate to them on a personal level.
Remember in 6th grade when Mr. Snoke was so mad at Miss Furby because every year that he had her on his fantasy football team they lost? So he kicked her off. And then Miss Furby, along with Miss Ewell and Miss Meehan, proceeds to beat him so bad. And they won the championship that year. And he lost. I learned that day that sometimes you have to set people free or else they will never reach their full potential.
Weren't those some great memories? There will be a lot more to make as we head off to middle school. At this time, our principal, Miss Boulay, will present the Academic and Citizenship Awards.
Good evening, everyone. Students, I have to tell you, those are the best memories I've heard in 5 years. Those were really funny. Those were a great laugh. Nice job. So this evening I'll be presenting some different awards. The first one is the Citizenship Award. The Citizenship Award is awarded to students for their outstanding and consistent leadership, school spirit, and respectful behavior toward others. These individuals will have their names added to the CSDA plaque that currently resides in the school's front lobby. The first student is Ella Chakarian. The next one is Emma Eve Williams. The next one is Savannah Miller. And the last one is Julianne Mayer. The next group of awards, the President's Award for Academic Excellence. This award recognizes students with exceptional academic success across the curriculum in the classroom for all of grade 4, 5, and 6. To be eligible, students must meet requirements including all A's for the 3 years, as well as meeting high proficiency on state standardized testing. The first student is James Lettieri. Julia Mayer. Eli McGrath. Emma Niquette. Luke Bell. And Caroline Thomas. The next group is for the President's Award for Academic Achievement. This award, whoops, sorry, it's kind of windy here. This award recognizes students that show outstanding educational growth, development, and commitment in their academic subjects. First one is Annabella Raygoza, sorry. Ruby Ponchel. Levi Matthews. Tavi Serrato. Mace Billadou. Callie Porter. Nolan O'Connor. Kylie Jenks. Amelia Smith. Adeline Trapnell. Emma Eve Williams. Adrian Arroyo. Kylan Rogers. Aubrey Williams. Grace Ablandi. Where's Grace? Oh. Bridget Strand. Chloe Ibrahim. Molly O'Brien. Noah Strand. John Ross. Nathaniel Ross. And Seth Perry.
Throughout our 6th grade reading and writing classes, we have practiced skills to write creatively, thoughtfully, and with intention. We have learned so much from this practice and have been inspired to write our own poems surrounding our feelings of graduating elementary school.
We'd like to invite several of our classmates to the stage to read poems they have written about their experiences at CSDA. First up, we have June, followed by Chloe, Amelia, and Kylan. Please hold your applause until all memories are completed.
Running through so fast through RMMS. I swear it feels like I just left. Kindergarten felt like a blur. First grade, soon to be second. Third grade went by so fast. Fourth grade, now it's time to take it back. Fifth grade felt like forever. Sixth grade, but oh, sixth grade. Oh, how I will miss you. The fantastic teachers, I will definitely miss you. The fantastic teachers, I will miss you. The things you did to help me, I will miss it. To take on more responsibility, more work, more friends. But my two great teachers have shown me that I am ready. Though I know you will miss me, I have to keep going. I have to keep running through.
The next level. The next level. From picture books to chapters, from drawing to writing, a new way of doing things alike. The next level. From straight lines to the same place to being scattered, headed on a different path, new changes for every person. The next level. The next level, new things and hard things, easy things and old things, not giving up on what you want to do or what you like to do best. The next level. Cherishing the important moments in time, but making room for the old ones, staying with the people you love most and staying by their side.
In the halls where echoes of laughter fade, my mind bore burdens silently weighed. Lessons learned, but at what cost? In the maze of thoughts, I often felt lost. The pressure to excel, a constant fight, dimmed the joy of learning, stole the light. In the quiet of the night, I'd ponder and sigh, wondering when I'd finally fly. Yet amidst the struggle, strength was sown. In the cracks of hardship, resilience has grown. Though school is hard, it shaped my core, teaching me lessons beyond the classroom door.
This was written by another 6th grade student to ink and pass our time through bookline before we head to the middle school. This was 6th grade. This was the year we found our voice, not all at once, but slowly like the rising sun, warming a classroom window on a quiet morning. We walked into CSDA in August, not knowing how much we'd grow, how much we'd learn, how much we'd laugh, how strong we'd become. There were lessons, geometry, science labs, history facts, but also the kind that don't fit on a whiteboard. How to listen, how to lead, how to say I'm sorry, and how to try again. We cheered each other on in small victories, a raised hand, a finished paragraph, a brave step at something new. And now the doors of middle school are waiting, a little bigger, a little louder, but not too much for hearts as bold as ours. We carry CSDA with us in every lesson, every laugh, every friendship that made these years unforgettable. We're not just leaving 6th grade, we're stepping into who we're becoming.
Our wonderful principal, Mrs. Boulay, will now share her thoughts on the 6th grade class of 2025, followed by the presentation of certificates to students. Students, after hearing your name, please step up to receive your certificate and return to your seat.
I have to give credit to the teachers and the students. You've made all of us laugh and smile tonight already, and those poems were fabulous, so thank you. Good evening, teachers, staff, proud parents, family members, guests, and most importantly, the class of 2025. It is truly an honor to stand before you this evening as the principal of Captain Samuel Douglas Academy and to share in this special moment, your Grade 6 promotion ceremony. Tonight, we come together to celebrate not just an academic milestone, but the remarkable journey each of you has taken to get here. First and foremost, congratulations. This day marks the end of your elementary school days and the beginning of an exciting new chapter. As you look back at your time at CSDA, I hope you feel proud of how far you've come. You've worked hard, grown in so many ways, and made memories that will stay with you for a lifetime. Over the years, we've watched you face challenges with resilience, curiosity, and courage. You've embraced learning, shown kindness to your peers, and helped build a school community where everyone can feel they belong. You've celebrated victories, learned from mistakes, and supported one another through it all. That's what makes a class like yours truly special. As you prepare to take your next step into middle school, whether in Hollis or somewhere else, remember that the foundation you've built at CSDA will continue to support you. Your talents, your voice, and your unique perspectives are needed in this world. So go forward with confidence. Be open to new experiences, and don't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone. Success isn't just about grades or awards, though those are great too. It's about how you treat others, the choices you make, and the impact you have on the people around you. Be kind, be curious, ask questions, listen deeply. Be the person who includes others, who lifts others up, and who makes a difference. And while you begin to spread your wings, remember to stay grounded in gratitude. Take a moment to thank those who've helped you reach this point. Your parents, guardians, families, teachers, and staff. They've cheered you on, picked you up when you stumbled, and never stopped believing in your potential. To the incredible class of 2025, we are so proud of you. We cannot wait to see what you'll do next. May your journey ahead be filled with joy, good health, and endless opportunities to shine. You'll always be a part of the CSDA family, and while we look forward to hearing about your future accomplishments, let's agree that your return visit isn't tomorrow. We need a little time to miss you first. Congratulations and thank you. Do you want to just hold them all? And I'll just read them. I have the list. Yeah. Go ahead, I can take it. All right. Oop. All right. Ready? Alex Bemis. Mace Billadou. Tavi Serrato. Calvin Cox, Osiris Delakai, slow down, okay. Evelyn Farelli, Ava Fimble, Piper Koenig, Jillian Kramarczyk, Connor Ledoux, Grayson Lumbra, Levi Matthews, Savannah Miller, Julio Manjuyo, Ethan Murphy, Ruby Panchal, Callie Porter, Annabella Regoza, Lucas Richardson, make sure I get the right list. Grace Ablandi, Adrian Arroyo, Adriana Carter, Hudson Cole, Lexi Critchfield, Evie Grenier, Jack Harvey, Reese Knudsen, Jackson Lumbra, Julian Mayer, Wyatt McCabe, Eli McGrath, Emma Niquette, Dakota Pyers, Charlie Raymond, Kylan Rogers, Bridget Strand, Mason Thomas. Aubrey Williams. Yes, me and Mac. Great group. Okay. Evan Bemis. Austin Cheruzio. Kaylee Sillo. Dominic Como. John Grenier. Adam Henchy. Kylie Jenks. James Lettieri. June Martell. Hayden McIntyre. Brooke Meyer. Nolan O'Connor. Amelia Smith. Adeline Trapnell. Emma Eve Williams. I do. Colton Asenson. Luke Bell. Mason Burpee. Ella Chakarian. Michaela Cook. Oops, sorry. Wrong order. Oops, sorry. Claire Dowdy. Sorry. Chloe Ibrahim. Madeline Levine. Thomas McGuire. Ava Michaud. Molly O'Brien. Seth Perry. Juana Prakash. Luke Raymond. John Ross. Nathaniel Ross. Noah Strand. Caroline Thomas. And last but not least, Michaela Cook. Congratulations to you all, the class of 2025.
Before we conclude our celebration today, we'd like to take a moment to honor some very special members of our school community.
After 5 years of dedicated leadership, Mrs. Boulay is retiring. She guided our school through one of the most challenging times in education, navigating the uncertainties of COVID with strength, compassion, and a steady hand. She made sure that every child felt seen, safe, and valued, even when we were miles apart.
Her impact will be felt for many years to come, and her legacy is one of resilience, care, and heart. We will miss her dearly and wish her all the best in her next chapter. We hope you take this time to spend with family, friends, and your toes in the sand down at the Cape. Thank you, Mrs. Boulay, for everything.
Many other staff moving on that we wish all the best in their future endeavors wherever they may go.
We also need to acknowledge Mr. Raymond. He has worked in the background keeping our internet working, fixing broken devices, and preparing for today's ceremony. We appreciate all his help.
Thank you as well to our wonderful PTO and other volunteers who made this whole day as amazing as it was. Between our fun events during school today and our ceremony this evening. It is a day that we will never forget, and we appreciate all you have done to make this a special day for us.
Lastly, thank you to our janitorial staff for all you have done to help create a memorable space that symbolizes a time of reflection, joy, and often tears. We greatly appreciate all you do each day and today to make our learning spaces safe and welcoming for all types of learners. This concludes our ceremony. We are thankful and appreciative of the time everyone took to be here today to support each student.
We students will exit the same way we entered, heading back towards the front lawn of the building for photo ops. Guests, please follow after all students have left the basketball court to meet your 7th graders. Have a wonderful summer and good night.